Awesome, thank you. So go ahead and bear with me while I read this statement. Good morning and welcome to the Philadelphia Fair Housing Commission. My name again is Ali D. Medeiros. I'm the attorney for the Fair Housing Commissioners. Also present today from the Fair Housing staff is Miss Belinda Alguin. She's the case manager. You'll also see Miss Jomaris Castro Almeida. She runs our Zoom hearings for us. Before the hearing, I'm required to go over a few things with you. First, you are being recorded. We record all our hearings. By remaining on the line and participating in the hearing, you are consenting to be recorded. Our Zoom hearings have the same force and effect as if we were in person. The only difference is on Zoom, we do not have a court reporter. In the event either party wants to appeal a final order of this commission, you can reach out to me or Ms. Alguin and we'll provide you with a copy of the video recording. Please be mindful of what you're saying and doing because it is being recorded. Second, at 10 o'clock this morning, the commissioners and myself, the attorney, met in a private executive session to discuss today's cases. We do this on every hearing day with every case. Third, the parties had the opportunity to submit documents. I have the submitted documents saved on my computer and can share them with everyone on the screen. Please keep in mind that the commission generally only reviews the very basic documents in a case prior to a hearing. If you would like a document reviewed by the commission, please reference it by name, date, or description so that I can post it on the screen for everyone to look at the same time. Lastly, during the course of today's hearing, it might be necessary for the commissioners to speak privately to make decisions in this matter. Okay, I think I might have lost Miss Gardner. So I'm pausing. Miss Alguin, can you do me a favor and try and give Miss Gardner a call? Okay, thank you. We're just going to hold for a moment.
You want to pause the recording?
That makes sense. I'm gonna go ahead and just finish what I was reading. So third, the parties had the opportunity to submit documents. I have the submitted documents saved on my computer and can share them with everyone on the screen. Please keep in mind that the commission generally only reviews the very basic documents in a case prior to a hearing. If you would like a document reviewed by the commission, please reference it by name, date, or description so that I can post it on the screen for everyone to look at the same time. Lastly, during the course of today's hearing, it might be necessary for the commissioners to speak privately to make decisions in this matter. If they need to do that, they'll invite you to join separate rooms divided by party called breakout rooms. A prompt will come on your screen at the appropriate moment asking you if you would like to join a breakout room. We will direct you to click join when you see that prompt. Once in the breakout room, please remain in the room. We will never end a hearing when you are in a separate room. Please make sure you're back in this main room and that a commissioner or staff member dismisses you before you log off or hang up. Thank you very much for listening. With that, I'm going to hand the case over to Ms. Alguin.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Fair Housing Commission. This is the matter of Ruth Hawthorne versus Tania Westmoreland and Satia Gardner. The Fair Housing Docket number is 2024-1209-19395, and this is the second Fair Housing hearing. At this time, beginning with the tenant, can you please state and spell your first and last name, and please speak slowly and clearly for the record.
My name is Ruth Hawthorne. First name is R-U-T-H. Last name is Hawthorne, H-A-W-T-H-O-R-N-E.
Thank you. Landlord or agent, can you please state and spell your first and last name, and please speak slowly and clearly for the record. Ms. Gardner, can you please state and spell your first and last name, please?
You're speaking, you're
I'm
on
sorry,
mute.
I was trying to figure out how to unmute. Satia Gardner, S-A-T-I-A, Gardner, G-A-R-D-N-E-R. Sorry.
Thank you. Counselor for landlord or agent, can you please put your name on the record and state who you're representing?
Yes, Donald Bermudez for Satia Gardner, D-O-N-A-L-D-B-E-R-M-U-D-E-Z.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to swear the parties in. Can both parties please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Ms.
Yes.
Hawthorne?
Yes, I do.
Okay, thank you. The commission has 3 rules for today's hearing. First, do not speak over, interrupt each other, and do not speak over, interrupt the commissioners. Each party will have an opportunity to give testimony and present evidence. Second, please do not use generic phrases such as he said and she said. Please use tenant stated or landlord stated or Ms. Hawthorne stated. This will keep the record clear. And third, when referring to a date, please give the complete date, including the year. For example, please state the date as July 4th, 2024. Do not use just in July or just last year or in 2024. The commissioners present today are Commissioner Baez, Commissioner Brunson, and Commissioner Butler. Thank you.
Hi, good morning and welcome to the Fair Housing Commission. As you heard, this is the second hearing. At the last hearing, we issued a preliminary order. In that preliminary order, we requested proof of the landlord tenant, the landlord and the landlord's representative relationship and what authority she has to rent out this property. Mr. Bermudez, I believe that you were here at the last hearing where we requested information on this specific topic. What information do you have at this time?
Well, the information I have is that this property is, in fact, owned by Tania Washington, who I don't represent, and that,
I'm sorry, Westmoreland?
yes, Tania, hold on. Yes, Tania Westmoreland for 7016 Woodland Avenue. And Miss Gardner was the property manager as an individual, as it appears on the lease. I would
Okay.
offer her testimony. I mean, she's prepared to testify.
On what is she prepared to testify about? Exactly.
Well, on that issue, and then
Well, I guess the question really is, what authority does she have to enter into a landlord-tenant relationship with Ms. Hawthorne?
on behalf of the owner.
Right. What proof is there that she has the legal authority to enter into a lease with the alleged tenant? Is there an agreement? Is the landlord here present? Is she available to come and testify that she consented to your client to be the agent for her?
The
Can I-
owner, Westmoreland, is not here.
Can I
Right.
answer?
Where is she? Who I'm not. No, you have counsel. So
My understanding,
please-
she's not available. I mean, Miss Gardner can explain this.
Right,
That's
but
fine.
what we need is proof that she is an actual agent. At this time, there's a lot of, we don't know. How can we issue an order against someone that we have no legal basis to enter an order against at this time? If your client is acting on her behalf, we need something that demonstrates that.
Well, I mean, we're here because she's named on the lease. I mean, that's who the tenant is saying is involved in the property management. I mean, it's the reason why we're here.
Right, no, I understand that, and that is accurate. We just need proof that she can represent the owner's interest.
She's representing her own interest at this time. I mean, she's named personally. We're not. I'm not here to speak on behalf of the
Okay,
owner.
so then the other question then, counsel, is there a license to rent for this property?
There is not.
Okay, and has there ever been provided a certificate of renter suitability to the tenant?
No, there's no way to. You can't without a renter's license. And I did
Okay.
discuss this, and they're gonna do what they can as quick as they can to resolve that. So I mean, obviously, there's no money is involved here from our end. There's no discussion about what's owed because of that.
Right. Okay.
Nothing is owed.
So Ali, do you want us just to go through a regular hearing on this, or should we take a recess? How should we proceed?
Commissioner Baez, please.
I'm sorry?
One question first for Mr. Bermudez. Does Miss Gardner have a way to contact Miss Westmoreland? Because we've been unable to get any response from Miss Westmoreland by mail, phone, email, anything.
I don't want to speak for Miss Gardner too much.
Okay.
I'll just say this much. I have no reason to believe they're not in contact. I have asked to talk to Miss Westmoreland yesterday with short notice. Didn't get to speak with her. My understanding is she's unavailable. If I would like Miss Gardner to be heard on that. I know she has an explanation, but I don't want to speak
Miss
for it on specificity.
Miss Gardner, do you have a phone number for Miss Westmoreland? You're okay to
Yeah.
talk now.
Yes. I have a contact for her.
Okay,
today.
and is she able to make a future meeting in this case?
Yeah, she currently can't right now because she's in the military and she has orders. So she's not able to make these calls. So I'm not sure when she comes back from her orders, but I guess whenever if we do get another court date, she'll be able to come, because I mean it's a matter of her
Okay.
having to at this point, but she
Lioness
can't
bitch.
today.
I'm sorry, Miss Hawthorne, please
Oh,
don't.
I'm sorry. I thought I was mute.
No.
I'm sorry.
Miss Gardner, is Miss Westmoreland able to answer her phone, while she's on orders?
Currently she isn't, but you know, that kind of
Let me know.
changes. So you know, that's just the whole thing. She's able to answer sometimes, then she's not able. So that's really it's just kind of hard when she has orders to get her to even get in contact with her sometime. But I'm always in contact with her, and I can only try, but I can give you, you know, her contact information, her email, you know, everything, her phone number, whatever you
Okay,
guys need. She just, you know, she has orders. So,
okay. All right, at this point, I'm gonna ask that we take a recess if the breakout rooms can please be opened. So we just ask everyone to please join at this point. Okay. Putting Miss Gardner in the waiting room, Commissioner, and we are recording.
Okay, so the commission's back in session. So at this time, what we are going to do is that we need to have the landlord either present or some proof that that Ms. Gardner has the legal authority to represent her in this case. We don't have any of that. So we need to obtain the contact information for the landlord, Ms. Westmoreland. We need her address where she is based. We need an email where we can reach her, and we need a phone number where we can also reach her. We are also setting a new hearing date, and that new date is May 21st at 11:15 a.m. We are also reissuing our preliminary order, and in that order, it states that there shall be no modification, retaliation, or termination of the lease pending a final order of the commission. Are there any questions? Okay, hearing no questions, then this meeting is adjourned. Thank you all for attending.
Thank you.
Yep, everyone's
Take care.
log off.